Hello, Fidelma Greene, conscious business mentor for women who want to make a difference and who want to do what they love. Thank you for watching the replay, and I'm here this morning to talk about changing your thinking as a female entrepreneur. Wow, it's a big subject and it's so important. As female entrepreneurs, our thinking and our mindset is the key thing that will really help you in your business. And I'm talking from my own experience and my own path as a female entrepreneur. And this morning, I was just all planned to do this at 10 o'clock. And then last night I had very little sleep because one of our little girls was sick. And then this morning I was thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do this Facebook Live and be really positive? And I've had very little sleep. So then I said to myself, the topic is how to change your thinking. Okay, so I've been given a prime example. You may plan Facebook Lives, you may plan launches, but you can never plan what's going to happen in the moment. But you can change your thinking about what happens in the moment. And that's the topic I want to talk about today, and how and why it's so important for female entrepreneurs to have the right mindset and how it influences your business, and it influences everything that happens in your business and your life. So as a female entrepreneur, as women, I guess, we are typically, we have this instinct in us to give. It's a natural instinct within women to empathize, to understand, to collaborate, to communicate. And our intentions are always to, I'm a mother as well. You may not all be mothers watching me this morning, but if you are, it's that innate ability to connect and to want to serve. Okay, so it comes so naturally to us as female entrepreneurs that some of you may be giving it away for free and may not even be recognizing your gifts and your talents. And what I'm asking you today is how you can change your thinking about who you are as a female entrepreneur, about your gifts, and about your need to serve in the world today, because the world is crying out for female entrepreneurs to really show up and to be themselves and to make a difference. Okay, so I have three simple strategies. I'm all believing in keeping this simple and short, and I'm just going to spend a few minutes talking about some of the strategies. And the first one is to have an open mind about your thinking. Especially if you've been on a spiritual journey like myself for many a year, and you think you have all this experience and all this knowledge. But the thing is to keep an open mind about your thinking, because sometimes we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we use to create them. That's a quote from Einstein. And I've come across this quote several times, and it came to me yesterday evening as for the topic, because it's very prominent for me in my own business where I am at the moment, and how I'm supporting women. Thinking and our mindset plays such an important part, and what's unconscious, what's under the iceberg. You may be very aware what's above the iceberg, but what's underneath the water and what's underneath in the subconscious mind, sometimes we can't see that, and what's influencing our thinking. So the universal laws say that for every cause there is an effect, okay? And so what's underneath our thinking, our actions, our behavior? Is it a belief? Is it a thought pattern that's repeatedly showing up in your business and life that's causing the results that you're getting? And you may be showing up doing all the things that, you're recommended to do, like networking. You may be showing up on Facebook Live. You may be posting pretty, diagrams and nice quotes. But underneath your thinking is going to really influence the results you get. And I've had to learn this myself. And as I'm growing and expanding in my business, working with my current mentor and a group of women, I'm seeing how much I've had to change my thinking about who I am and who I'm becoming as a female entrepreneur. And so it's to keep an open mind. And I can only suggest, you may think you're open-minded, but just let it open up another bit. Be willing. That's the second one. Be willing to change. Be willing to be supported. Be willing to have that open mind. That there's something there. And this ties into the third one. It's okay not to know what it is that's stopping you. Okay? It's okay not to know. You don't have to know everything. And as women, we like to think that we know everything, and we want to do everything, and we want to, influence as much as possible and give of ourselves so much, that we feel that we can make the changes happen. But sometimes we have to pull back. Sometimes we have to change our thinking about what we are doing in our business. And for me, I had to stand back in my business and really look at it and see what is the best way for me to serve you as a client. Thank you, Roisin, for joining. How you doing? And so it's really, if anybody else joins me, please just say hello. Thank you, Colette, for joining. Please go back, and I've shared 3 strategies at the start of this, and about how as female entrepreneurs, it's about changing our thinking and really becoming the leader that we're here to be, and allow ourselves to shine. And when you start applying those 3 strategies, which are opening your mind about changing your thinking, the second one is that willingness to change, and then the third one then is, it's okay not to know what might be stopping you in your business, to accept that where you are in your business at this point in time. Colette's saying she's in Spain. Oh, beautiful. I hope the sun's shining there, because it's shining here with us too in Dublin. So, the thinking around our business really plays so much. Thinking about who you are becoming in your business, how you're expanding, and who you are when you show up in your business. And what you think about yourself really matters. It really does matter as a woman in business. Okay, so it's about being able to step into your power. It's about becoming the leader that you're meant to be, who you have the potential to step into, and it's allowing yourself to change your thinking about yourself. And because it's September, it's a great time to start to apply these strategies. But it's one thing to say them, but and you can say, oh, I know this already. I've heard it before. And I used to say that, I'd go to seminars, I'd go on programs, and I'd say, sure, I know all this stuff. I can do that too. But it's the doing. It's actually getting out there and doing it. And rather than just constantly saying, sure, I know it, your results will show whether you know it or not. Okay. And I suppose it's to go gently on yourself as well. If you're a female entrepreneur and you're highly gifted, highly creative, and have a big heart, and I guess if you're watching me, you have a big heart, and you're watching me for a reason, and it's that to allow yourself to become who you're meant to be, okay, and it's that becoming of being a leader. And it's not something you can buy in a book, or it's not something you can go and expect a coach or a mentor to actually give it to you. It's a process. It's an inner process that you've got to go through. But what I'm recommending in changing your thinking, and this is one key strategy that I really recommend, is to get support, to be supported through this process. Okay, and finding the right mentor and thinking about what is it you really want from your mentor. Okay, and to really give that time and to think about it and to make sure there's a connection there from your heart to your mentor. Okay, and I believe there are no mistakes when you choose a mentor. You're either going to grow with that mentor, or they're going to guide you on to your next level. It's one or the other, okay? And I think, your mentors are there to hold the space for you, but you've got to do the work. That's the good news and the bad news if you're not willing to do the work. But what I'm recommending is opening up your mind, to get a different thinking. So if you're coming from a place of lack, for example, as a female entrepreneur, and it's actually you want to go to abundance, you've got to change your thinking. If you're constantly thinking of lack, or you have a belief about lack, and it's influencing you, and you don't even know it's influencing you, you're never going to get to abundance, because there's a conflict there between the two of them. So you've got to start focusing and changing your thinking so your focus is on abundance. And the good news is that I have opened up my program to help 6 female entrepreneurs to join me on a journey over the next 6 months, the Abundant Female Entrepreneur. And it's going to do exactly that. It's going to help you as a female entrepreneur to help you with your mindset, to remove the blocks that are getting in your way. This is not a heavy training and real detail. This is about inner change. It's about transformation. It's about supporting you as you become the leader that you're meant to be. Okay? And it's a journey for you to do the inner work, to change your thinking, to let go of old beliefs so that you can become all of who you're meant to be. Okay? And it's not for somebody who wants to be handheld and who wants, excuses or just staying in your story. It's about looking at your story and actually being willing to let it go and to crack open your heart so that you can actually stand into your glory as a leader. Okay, I'm excited for the women that are going to join me on this journey. There are a limited number of spaces, 6 women. There is some tailored one-to-one work within this program, and there is some group work as well. And it's designed to help you from wherever you are now, to help you to actually transform that inner game for yourself. Okay, there's going to be some fun involved. If it's anything that I'm involved with, there will be some fun. There will be mindset work. There will be beliefs. And thank you, Roisin. Roisin's saying it sounds great, Fidelma. It is. And there will be a one-day workshop also here in Dublin where you will join myself and the group of women. And actually, it'll be more of a retreat to take time out and to connect. This is about connection. It's about connection to yourself, and it's about connection to your vision within your business. And here are some of the topics that we will cover over the 6 months, okay? We're going to be looking at your vision and your gifts and allowing that to blossom as you go through the program, okay? And to unfold for exactly where you are, and to allow that. So I'm not going to be giving you a defined model to say you have to follow this. It's going to unfold for you throughout the 6 months. We're going to be looking at how you're going to trust your intuition more. Okay, we're going to look at how you're going to get out of your own way, what limiting stories and beliefs are getting in your way. We're going to talk about truth, your truth, and I'm helping you to speak your truth and speak it out so people know exactly what you do in your business and how you can help them. And being able to speak actually at events, and we will be covering that as well. And also then we're going to cover the universal principles, okay? And these are different universal laws, the laws of potential, the laws of polarity. There are a number of laws that I will go through with you to help you, and that I've been using and constantly use in my business and life. And we're going to connect to the true self, balancing your divine feminine with your divine masculine. And that's a journey through that we will go through the 6 months together. And then it's bringing that all together then and allowing your true self to come through your vision. So by the end of the 6 months together, you will have clarity, you will have more confidence, you will have more ability to speak about what you do, you will connect with your ideal clients, and you will have a community of women that's going to help you to go through this process as well, to support you as you go through it. When I think of what happened yesterday evening was an ideal example. My child came home from school and she had a question to do with one of her books, and it was about the story of wild geese, when they're flying in the sky for the V formation, when they're like that, and why they fly like that together. Because when they're in a group together, sometimes the geese at the front will, the leader will be able to help the geese behind to fly and stay in formation. And so if one of them goes off track and hits the resistance of the wind, they are pulled back in to fly with that V formation. So it's nature's way of bringing them to the destination. So you can imagine, this is what I'm helping the six women, 6 of you, to come and join me to be part of this formation, so that you can find your way on your destination to where it is you want to go. And nobody can tell that. It's within you, within your soul, within your heart, and it's about allowing that to come out. So this is the program. I'm inviting you. I will put the link in here to book a conversation with me, and so we can have a talk to see, is this right for you now? And I have to fine tune the page that I have for it, so I'm not going to post that yet. I'll post that either today or tomorrow. But if you're really resonating with what I'm talking about, please come and talk to me. Book a time and let's have a conversation. I'm excited for the women that are going to come and join me on this program. So it's changing your thinking, allowing yourself to be open to receiving, and saying, I can't solve my problems with the same thinking that I used to create them. So now I'm going to change my thinking and I'm going to change my results. And that you can actually step into the success that you want. Not what anybody else is telling you, but what is right for you and for your journey and for your purpose, your soul purpose, so that you can actually show up and shine to be the leader that you're born to be. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. And I really appreciate that. And it went on a little bit longer than I planned. So thanks again. And please do come and talk to me and have an amazing day. Have an amazing September. And take care. Fidelma Greene, conscious business mentor for women who want to make a difference and who really want to love what they're doing. Okay, bye. Thank you.